Hey, hello one and all, welcome back to this disaster. I'm about to go outside. I'm not putting a real shirt on. Subscribe! So anyway, recently I was on Instagram, and of course, as the Instagram algorithm gods do, I was given an ad for a product called Sunbabe. Now, for those of you born past like 2005, I don't know what even is time anymore, but you may or may not know of a very popular product at a certain point in time called Sun-In. Sun-In came in a very vibrant pink or yellow. Hello 2000s. I hear they're coming back, so I'm ready to thrive. To get these bottles, I'm pretty sure they still sell them at like Target and Rite Aid and stuff. And a lot of time in high school, whenever my friends would go on, like, especially for spring break, stop by Target, get yourself some snacks, get yourself some Sun-In, and then just douse your entire head of hair in it, lay out for a few hours, and then your hair would be much lighter, and also the texture of straw. Similarly, another DIY at-home hair hack that I know a lot of people use, and maybe I am just misremembering, or because my hair is a little bit lighter naturally, I didn't feel like the Sun-In actually did that much damage. Like, it definitely damaged my head. There is no way around that. But it was like enough that you still did it. Like, people were teasing the crap out of their hair, okay? It was a different time. Enter Sunbabe. I saw this on the internet, and you know, to honor my high school self, I had to try this out. So you are going to experience not only this product on one, not just two, but three different hair colors. So according to their website, Sunbabe is supposed to lighten your hair 2 to 3 shades for a shimmery, natural looking highlight. And I think this is something important to note if you are considering buying this product. Again, I've literally not even used this product yet, but with my experience with previous products similar to this, it definitely will lighten your hair, but depending on your hair type and the amount of sun and you're laying out, like, there's a lot of factors here, I guess is what I'm getting at. This is supposed to work on darker hair, but if you do have more of a dark brown or even black hair, I've had friends that used, again, this is not the same product, but I think the concept is similar enough. I had friends with really jet black hair that would use this, and their hair would turn more of a caramel color. So I think that this will work no matter what your shade is. It's just, I would be realistic with how it's going to turn out. Don't anticipate going from like black to blonde. So I'm currently in a swimsuit. I'm ready to sit outside for hours. We got some sunscreen, kids. Wear your sunscreen with your Sunbabe, Sun-In, whatever this is. Sun. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to my head and try it out. We're gonna wait a couple hours and then I will show you what things look like. Okay, I lied about the shirt thing. I realized, and I think it's important to note, is that while this is alcohol, paraben, and fragrance free, this does have hydrogen peroxide in it. There's also lemon juice in it. So what I'm getting at is when you're putting this on your head, this will stain most likely. So just be aware if you like your clothes. I'm going to spray this all along this entire root area. So as you can see, my ends here have been bleached. There's no life left in them. We're not putting anything on them. Your hair is bleached. Why are you, don't put this on it. But up here at my very root, as you can see, my natural hair is growing in. This chunk here, which does have one dye job on it, if that makes sense. I know, my head's a disaster. I don't know why you're here either. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna start with the top layer, and I am going to just douse everything from like around here up. So as for fragrance, there definitely is not any like added scents or anything in here that I would say, but it still doesn't smell good. So what I'm going to do is, now that this top part is pretty decently soaked, just gotta get that little guy, I'm actually going to pull this chunk of my hair, maybe the top half, give or take, and just tie this up with an elastic that I don't care about. But with this second half, I'm going to do the same thing. And the reason why I like to do it like this is if you are trying to go for a more all over color, you're either going to have to do multiple uses of this, and especially if your hair is thicker and the sun is only hitting the top, that is where it's going to get the most sun, and that's also where most of the product is going to be affected. So I like to split my hair like this when I do this, because then it kind of gives a chance for the top part to get sun, but also kind of the middle part, and especially because I have really thin hair, this usually does the trick.
2 hours later.
So this this is what my hair looked like after one use of Sunbabe. That sentence felt very, this is my brain on drugs. And this is my hair after 2 uses of Sunbabe. So my hair is definitely lighter. You worked, babe. Hair is blonder, it's still on my head, roots are gone. I'm impressed. Here's the thing. I gotta tell you right off the bat. While touching my hair doesn't feel quite like it once did, but this does not feel bad. It doesn't feel like, oh, like I feel like this feels better than when I've bleached it in the past, so that's cool. I will say though, I have a halo around my head of just like right here. There's no way for me to really show you, but if there's a light behind me, I have so many little broken flyaways and like pieces of hair now, just boop, boop, boop. And I was like, oh! So it's not that many that I'm like really concerned. But what I'm trying to get at is damage was done. My head is still my head, but it's a little broken. Overall, in summary, did this work? Definitely. And I think something worth keeping in mind is I didn't necessarily use this as strictly highlights. If you were going for more of a highlighted look, as in you want it to feel natural and just like some occasional pieces, what I would do is spritz this, like mist it. Don't damp your head, which is what I did. I got all of my hair here damp. And the reason I did that is because, again, I wanted this entire piece to be lighter. You can see there are pieces, like that's what I was talking about, is if you're going to use this as more of like a dyeing and you're trying to do more of your hair, this middle piece here, you can see I still have my roots. It's still not, like this has definitely gotten lighter, but my roots are still here. It's just not as even as if you were, oh, don't like that look. It's still not as even as if you were just going through and actually dyeing your head. If you're looking to do full-on transformation, I don't think I would really recommend this. The reason for that is I think that if you're going for a full-on transformation, like this image, congrats to this girl. I wouldn't do it. I don't know her. I'm not trying to make anything, but I wouldn't do it. In an ideal world, and I know it gets pricey and it's a pain and like there's a pandemic going on, but what I'm saying is in an ideal world, if you can go into a hairdresser that you trust, who would be able to take your hair from what it is to where you want it to be, I think you're gonna have much better success there, friends. And I think you're gonna have a lot less damage. It's gonna come out more like you want it to, whereas this is a little bit more of a guessing game. If you're like, I don't really wanna spend much money, I'm just looking for a couple highlights. I know right now, like especially like 2000, chunky highlights are for whatever reason coming back. Big pieces in the front are coming back. I think that you could definitely do that with this product. But comparing to, and I know that this is a little bit different because this is very used, there's been a lot more stuff on this part of my hair. Comparing this part of my hair to this part is still softer. So especially if you're looking for, yes, some highlights, a little bit of a freshening up, and you just wanna like have it happen, you wanna go outside and you're okay knowing that damage is gonna happen to your head, this would be great. It's not enough damage that I necessarily regret doing this, but you better like this video. Thank you, goodbye. So I think that this is fun. It's an easy thing that like you and your friends could go to the beach, you could just do your hair. That's what I mean. It was like, we did this in high school, it was fun, it was a good time. I get like memories. But if you're looking to do your entire head, so if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in a comment below. I will try to get to all of them. But I think that's everything. I hope this helped if you're looking to make a decision. If you're not looking to make a decision and you're just here, thank you. But yeah, go moisturize your hair. Also, moisturize yourself. Have some water, kids. And have a nice day. Bye. Thank you for watching.